Hey everyone, long time no see. Today we're going to be talking about another AR clone. This is an M27 clone. It's not perfect. You can never get exactly perfect with a lot of these clones, but this is pretty close and I'm pretty happy with it. These clones are not difficult to make. Finding the parts are not so hard. You just have to have the money to spend on it. So this took a while for me to build because it's pretty expensive compared to all these other clones. So what did this start out as? This started out as a MR556a1. This is one of the early gens of them. This has a date code of BB, which makes it a 2011. So I think it was the first year of production of the MR556a1. So the MR556a1 has gone through a few iterations. I think they're now on the MR556a4. But the MR556a1, they came originally with these heavy profiled barrels. Makes the gun super heavy. This gun is, with the optic, I think it's like 11 pounds, a little over 11 pounds. So it's quite heavy for an AR. The newer MR556s, they come with different rails, and I believe they also come with a lighter profile barrel. The thing that people don't like about MR556s for 416 and M27 clones is that the barrels are never chrome lined. I think they're nitrided. They're supposed to be pretty accurate, and H&K also, I believe, maybe it's with the newer guns, they will replace the barrels if you actually shoot them out. I've not really even shot this gun, so that's not a worry for me. Anyway, so this is an early gen MR556a1, comes with the 9-inch quad rail. To get the rail off, it's pretty simple. You just unscrew this screw, pull the rail off, put a new rail on. I believe this is a 13-inch rail, and that's the correct rail for the M27. So the nice thing is that you can it's a quick detach, or easy to detach rail. You don't have to actually undo the take the barrel off the receiver or anything like that. So that's kind of the first thing you need to do to make an M27 clone. Get the correct rail, makes it have the right profile. Everything else furniture wise on the M27, it's using the stock MR556 furniture. The pistol grip, the stock, those are the same. Okay, on the barrel, you'll see that I have a bayonet lug. Again, that's also pretty iconic for the M27. This is not an H&K bayonet lug. Instead, it is a Black Ops Defense bayonet lug. They make a clone of it, and the barrel diameter, I believe, on the civilian MR556a1 is slightly different than the M27. So this is meant to slip over the heavy profile barrel. Now, if you get the newer MR556s with the lighter profile barrels, first it's going to be a lighter gun, which is nice, but this bayonet lug might not necessarily work for you. I believe Black Ops Defense says that you'll need to shim it in order to do that. You'll also notice, I don't know if you can see it, there's a roll pin. So these are originally put on with a roll pin. Black Ops Defense allows you to connect it with a set screw, which is on the bottom right there. I don't think the original bayonet lugs actually have set screws, so I've used the set screw. And to give it a roll pin kind of look, what I originally was going to do was cut a roll pin, cut some discs out in the roll pin, and then tap them in to make it look like there's a roll pin, but allow it so I can actually remove it easily and not actually have to drill into the barrel. That didn't really work out, so what I ended up doing is I ended up 3D printing a small little roll pin insert, and this 3D print just sits in there and it looks like a roll pin. And yeah, it's kind of stupid, but to me it makes it look nice. There's not just this big gap in the middle. On the front of the barrel, I've opted to put a NT4 flash hider. So I just took off the original flash hider. That's gonna be kind of the biggest pain in the butt to do. You'll have to remove it. Some people think that there's rock set on it. I think they're just torqued on really, really hard. I used a, what is it called? A Magpul receiver tool, basically. And then I just torqued it off. And I think I did boil it in some hot water just to be sure, but I don't think you actually need to boil it. But just be careful when you actually do it. So there is the NT4, so this can put on the suppressor I have, which is the NT4 suppressor, which is the you know, the Marine issued suppressor. So I have that one in tan. Okay, so again, lots of money that you're spending. So this bayonet lug is probably $70 or something like that. The new rail, $300, $400. The flash hider, $100. The suppressor, if you want to buy it, $1,800. Then you're going to put one of these, what is it called? Knight's Armament front sights, the 99, I think it's the 99051. These run you retail, I think they're around 200 bucks. You can usually find them for like 130, 140 bucks. So get the black one, it's anodized. That's nice. That was actually in my parts bin, which was really nice. I didn't have to buy that. On the back of the gun, you have the Knight's Armament Micro USMC sight. Those are I don't know if you can still find them, but they used to be on like Gunbroker and whatever. I don't know if they were a fall off the truck special or something like that, but there we go. I got that. That one also was in my parts bin. I didn't really know what to put it on. This was the perfect thing to put it on. The sight, this is not a clone correct sight. You're gonna want to get what is it? Trijicon VCOG, I think. Those are super expensive. I've spent enough money on this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get that or not. For now, I just have this TA31 on here. I think it looks the part. It's nice enough. So, what else? Got a mag pull translucent mag in it. Not clone correct. I just think it looks pretty sharp in this rifle. And I think that's it. So, yeah, as for clones, you know, this is a nice, I think it's a pretty easy clone to make. There's the concessions of having a different barrel. If you do have the original heavy profile barrel, it's gonna be quite heavy. But yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward. And if you like the look of this, you should go for it. I was originally getting this rifle for a 416 clone, but I opted to just do this. This one was cheaper, and I kind of like the look of this rifle a lot more. So anyway, if you have any questions about how to build one, which MR556a1 to get, please let me know. If you want the STL file for the fake roll pin that I put in there, yeah, feel free to message me. I'll probably just put it on Thingsverse or something like that. And yeah, I don't know when I'll make another video, but anyone who's watching, thanks for watching. If you want to just have some periodic updates on any milsurp sort of stuff, please consider subscribing. And if you like this video, consider giving a like. Thanks for watching. Bye.